Global warming and climate change have become major issues that have already started impacting people's lives, as evidenced by floods, hotter temperatures, and rising sea levels. In Malaysia, climate change, arising from changes in weather conditions, can be detrimental to people, especially those involved in agriculture. Durian farmer Zain Marof is one of those who suffered huge losses when the recent floods destroyed some of his durian trees. He said climate change is causing anxiety to farmers as the harvest cycle would change, with many uncertainties ahead. The farmer, who devotes all his time to his durian crops, including the best durian clones such as Musang King, Black Thorn, and Tupai King, said climate change had significantly affected his farm management. It is farmers such as Zain and Malaysians in general that Tenaga Nasional Berhad had in mind when it embarked on its sustainability pathway, aspiring to achieve net zero emissions by 2050 in a bold move towards decarbonization and renewable energy goals. The Sustainability Pathway 2050, aligned with the government's agenda and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, is underpinned by a commitment to reduce 35% of carbon emission intensity as well as 50% of its coal generation capacity by 2035. TNB's sustainability efforts, which began in 2016 with the launch of the Reimagining TNB strategic plan, will provide further clarity towards its sustainability efforts over the next 30 years. TNB is enabling electricity consumers to cut consumption by reducing their carbon footprint through the Green Electricity Tariff offering, launched by the Energy Commission in November last year. With the implementation of the GET program, consumers will have an option to purchase low-carbon electricity supply without having to install their own solar rooftop or other renewable energy installations. Aside from TNB's pledge to ensure its revenue from coal generation plants does not exceed 25% of its total revenue, the national utility giant has also committed to stop investing in coal plants domestically and internationally. TNB aspires to be the leading provider of sustainable energy solutions in both Malaysia and internationally, and is committed to driving its sustainability agenda by seizing opportunities in a rapidly transforming business landscape. Towards this end, TNB has identified different game changers to proactively support the government, such as building a global solar manufacturing hub for Malaysia, raising national competitiveness through energy efficiency, and making Malaysia the electric vehicle hub for ASEAN. The company also remains supportive of the government's green agenda and Malaysia's commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emission intensity per GDP by 45% by 2030. TNB saw an improvement of 11.4% in financial year 2020 compared with the previous year in mitigation of 5.98 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent.